she evaded, and he dodged her strike. However, he soon realized that she had stolen his magical gear. Determined to take it back, he began charging at her, and summoning his great sword, he split the ice before him, managing to snatch the gear. As he began whipping his sword, Sasha realized she was trapped in a barrier magic. Ready to end her, the loser began flying at her, but his blood exploded, and he fell to the ground. At that moment, he realized that his gear had been poisoned with a dark spell, and Sasha destroyed the barrier magic around her, shocking him by the sight. At the same time, Ray faced off with the third hero canon reincarnation Hein. However, his arm was slit off in an instant, and he wondered how Ray managed to attack him from inside the barrier. Even so, he restored his arm, and thought he somehow still had the upper hand. As Ray picked up a sword, he stuck it in the ground, causing an eruption that threw Hein away, allowing him to catch his sword. Hein had never seen anything like this, and wondered how Ray could handle both a demon and a holy sword, but Ray said it was none of his business, and told him to rest in peace. Meanwhile, Anos appeared before Ledriano, and told him to quit playing possum. So as he confronted him, he realized that Anos was a powerful opponent, and summoned his sacred ocean guardian sword for their battle. Zeshia tried sneaking up from behind, but Anos shielded her attack. Determined not to quit, she attacked again, and began flying around, swinging her blade relentlessly to slice off his face and eventually stabbed him with the edge. However, her blade was shielded, and he slammed her to the ground. Ledriano tried taking advantage, but he threw them into the far wall. Realizing they were hopeless, Ledriano decided to cast a great spell that covered the entire valley. As a bright light surrounded them, Ledriano said that they were channeling the souls of every human in the realm, and that this power could eliminate anyone. Just then, Zeshia rushed at Anos, destroying his barrier, but he evaded a slash, and the girl blocked his lightning attack, allowing Ledriano to destroy his shield, but he escaped. Even so, they came at him again, but could not break his cover and jumped away. Ledriano wondered how he grew more powerful, so Anos revealed that he was absorbing the power of his own team to increase his magic. The heroes attacked again, but Anos repelled them with a powerful light. However, Ledriano would not quit, and unleashed an energy blast, but Anos cast an arrow flame that exploded, and knocked them aside. At that moment, they began hearing a mysterious voice, and Anos realized that it was a brainwashing spell. When it faded, Misha told Anos that it was dark magic, but the heroes were determined to become villains. As Misha withdrew, Zeshia activated a death spell, and flew at Anos, piercing herself, and exploding at that instant. Even so, Anos was unfazed, and called himself an immortal god. Just then, Zeshia attacked again, activating another spell, but Anos realized it was a distraction, and buried his hand inside her source. At that instant, he heard Eleanor's voice, and she told him to meet her inside the shrine. Immediately, he commanded Misha to meet with her, and she soon arrived inside an ancient hall. Right then, the headmaster fired a blast that she narrowly shielded. Looking to execute her, he summoned his sword, and cast a spell that destroyed her shield, allowing him to stab her from the back. He was angry that the Demon King had caused a war 2,000 years ago, and thought she deserved to be punished for his evils. So he began penetrating her with his long sword, eager to send her to the afterlife. As he grew deranged, he told her that the Demon Academy had walked right into his trap, and would execute every one of them. However, Anos blasted a hole inside him, and flung him onto the wall. Casting a box around the girl, Anos began to heal her wound, and returned to eliminate the man with dark fumes until he disappeared. With a drop, he summoned him, and demanded to know why they turned a high school exam into an all-out war. When the man would not say, Anos activated a spell, turning him into an ugly beast. The man thought he could use his newfound form to his advantage, and commanded his students to execute the Demon Academy immediately. As he awakened a light, telling them to honor their slain hero canon, Anos' team avoided the red-eyed monsters. However, the light suddenly vanished, and the headmaster wondered why it